And we're back. Welcome back. You understand? Welcome to Jan Hakeem McKay Investment Group Media. I got my guy Niko, the legendary Niko, 16-year-old sports commentator from Pittsburgh to Philly. We laying low out KOP right now. You know what I mean? Not too much on the location. You understand? We out King of Prussia, but Niko's a 16-year-old sports commentator representing Pittsburgh, and he's a videographer. We just ran into each other in traffic. Great minds think alike. We saluted each other. I said, "You want to interview?" He said, "Yeah, I'm ready to go." What's up, Niko? Talk to him.
Hey, how we doing? I'm happy to be here in Philly. Philly's pretty cool. See my sister at Villanova.
Snaps and claps to Villanova.
Yeah.
Snaps and claps. Okay.
Yeah, here to talk some sports, man.
Oh man, so let's get right to it. Who's your team? I know you say you from.
I'm a Steelers fan.
Okay, Steelers.
Yeah,
Steelers Nation.
Go.
So I mean, what I will say is, I'm gonna get right back to you. Definitely diehard Eagles fan.
You are.
Yes,
I don't have anything against the Eagles.
Yeah, but that's what I'm PA all day though.
Yeah, like if we in the Super Bowl, like let's say we in the playoffs, right? Eagles in the playoffs, we lose. I'm an Eagles fan.
That's what I was about to go, Niko. Yeah. I was about to go the same right. I want to say, listen, it took us a while to get there. Pittsburgh always was in the mix. Big Ben and them, I was always PA. You know what I mean?
They were in the Super Bowl 2 years ago. I mean, I'm Eagles all the way. But
right.
I got a bunch of friends who are from Philly that big time Eagle fans.
Okay, all right. Well, listen, how y'all doing? I mean, listen, let's start with our teams, man. I'm gonna start with you. How y'all doing? Because I got
Steelers are doing pretty good. I love watching Justin Fields play football, and Zach Frazier, new rookie center, huge. Troy Fatano injured, right tackle injured. O-line looks great. Running game looks horrible. Defense is unreal. Easy schedule at the beginning of the season, so I don't get my hopes up. We're 3-0, but I mean, we played like three bad teams, 3-0. So I mean, 3-0 is 3-0, but
right. But y'all did it now, because sometimes the Eagles will lose to a bad team. Yeah. So I'm just saying, I really respect the integrity of your commentary already. You kept it all the way 100.
I mean, come on, bro. Week one, who we play the Falcons. I mean, Kirk Cousins is like 40 with like half an Achilles, and we barely beat him with 6 field goals.
Right.
So I mean,
but it's also that beginning of the season where everybody playing games, sorting out things and all that.
Yeah, and then hey, Falcons end up beating the Eagles recently. So like,
I was about to say that as you said that. Yeah, we didn't do too good. Yo, listen, for us, I think our defense. We need, I don't know all the positions well like that as far as, I might be off, but I feel like our secondary, whoever is in charge of the middle of the field.
Yeah.
That
Fire.
Yes. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, get them out, bro.
Yeah, real quick. I mean, and just, we got some depth back there, but I know we'll never have Brian Dawkins back.
Yeah.
But defense wins championships.
It does.
Defense wins championship, and I don't think our defense is that bad, but as far as the holes. But our coaching, Nick Sirianni, listen, man, he doesn't look like the Nick that took us to the Super Bowl. No. He don't got to be perfect, but we got one of the top backs in the league, and we're not running the ball. But every time we run the ball, we making progress, and we even won off it. We're only 3 games in, so, I hate to say it, but first I said I wanted him drug tested, but I'm going to start with a self-care day. Okay. I want him to take a self-care day.
Okay.
Let's see if that helps before I want to put him out there like that.
Okay.
But we have to check this out. We talk about Pee-wee football players that we need to be right.
I mean, it's bad.
It's bad, right?
It's bad. It's
like it looked like something outside of football is going on. So I'm not tripping.
Well, no, you're not. Definitely not. I mean, it's like the Eagles built a super team. It's like when the Rams won the Super Bowl in 2021. They were in win now mode. And that's what the Eagles were like when they won the Super Bowl 2 years ago. They were in win now mode. And now their secondary is old, and contract years are all next year. So I think the secondary is horrible. Last year was awful. This year it's a little bit better. And then next year is going to be so bad because all contract years.
I ain't snapping for that, y'all. I'm snapping because my man know what he's talking about. I'm depressed.
About the
Eagles. I'm depressed. I'm snapping because Niko is sharp. Yeah. I mean, he's my sports guy. Now when I need a sports expert, I'm calling Niko in. You understand? When I need my expert. Yeah. So that's hot right now.
I mean, but I like the Eagles though. I like Jalen Hurts a lot. I think Jalen Hurts is a solid quarterback, but I think he needs good players around him. I mean, Jalen Hurts went to Bama, and at Alabama, it's like O-line, 5-star, 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 5-star. Wide receiver 1, 5-star. Wide receiver 2, 5-star. Wide receiver 3, maybe 4.5-star, right? So I think that's like you ever look at a guy like Bryce Young, right? Bryce Young drafted #1 overall to the Carolina Panthers. All last year, like 3-14. They got the 5th. I don't even know what pick they had this year. Then now he got benched week 3 after being the #1 overall pick, and it's because the team around him isn't good. Look at a guy like Andy Dalton, who just went in for him, threw 3 touchdowns and 350 yards, and ended up winning their first game of the season against a team that beat the Ravens this year, the Raiders. So, I mean, I think it's everybody needs to adjust to their playing field. And a guy like, look at like Baker Mayfield, right? Baker Mayfield, huge guy going into college, came into college, Heisman. I don't know if he won. He might have won, not might won the Heisman. I can't remember. Drafted real early, went to the Browns. Was horrible because that's how those teams are made. Bad coaching, bad everything, and then he's trying to stick a rookie quarterback who was good in college on a team that was coached really good and had an unbelievable roster around him. Throw him in the NFL with a horrible roster and horrible coaching and expect him to produce. It's just stupid. I don't know why they do it, and that's why I think Jalen Hurts has been as successful as he is with the Eagles.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I love your rundown, and I endorse that message. However, I have to hold Jalen Hurts accountable as well.
Okay.
As I'm being with Nick Sirianni.
Yeah.
The year we went to the Super Bowl, his body language, his post game, Jalen, his body language, his post game rhetoric, his, you know what I mean? It was different.
It was.
You know, even last year, and I was waiting for it. I was waiting for it at the end of the year. I was waiting for them, reluctantly waiting for them to say in the locker room the culture ain't well, because I knew it was going to come out, and it came out. Yeah. You understand? In the lead, when we won the Super Bowl both times, Nick, Foles, they was in there praying. The culture, everything was right. Yeah. And then it was crazy because I didn't know, being an Eagles fan, I didn't know Tom Brady was so spiritual. You know what I mean? And I say that to say, if I knew his spiritual, no one won all those Super Bowls. Yeah. And you find that, I mean, you know, you watch your team, I ain't really track nobody, but after finding that out after Nick, I knew Nick was spiritual because I'm an Eagles fan. I'm a spiritual guy. That's why I'm big on that. So it was like, wow, look at Tom Brady. He's super spiritual, and he's too. 7 Super Bowls. Come on, 7? 7. Wow.
That's more than any team in the NFL.
Tom Brady is super spiritual, and he won 7 Super Bowls. 7 is a major number. You know, the world was built in 7 days. You understand what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I mean, that's crazy. I mean, Tom Brady, I didn't know he was super spiritual like that. And I didn't know Nick Foles was either.
Yeah, I'm talking about holding church in the locker room.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, that came out. So I brought that up because Jalen Hurts had that type of vibe that the year we was rolling in. That next year, he giving me McNabb vibes. He got the check. He got hurt. Now he acting a little shaky.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I want him to win. I'm a Jalen Hurts fan, but I keep it 100. Yeah. His body language, we was watching the game, even after plays, you know when a player, when it impacts him in the right way. Mm-hmm. It's just a little, I think something going on. He needed self-care day too.
Yeah.
You know, give them and when I mean self-care, they need a day to really just focus on healing, not working out. Their brain is cloudy. We know they got the talent. We know Nick Sirianni can call it right. We know Jalen can show up, but something's going on over there.
Yeah. And I mean, like, it's a really interesting point. You know who Mike Tomlin is, obviously.
Yes.
So Mike Tomlin said something very interesting the other day, and he mentioned that a lot of people, when they're, you know, drafting or analyzing people in drafts, they say, oh, he can't run a route or he can't do this. That's all coaching. It's down to the coaching. And they wouldn't get paid so much if they weren't coaching them at such a high level. And I think that's what it comes down to. A lot of coaches expect their players to be at a certain level, but they're not there. I mean, they're kids. I mean, some of these kids are 20. I mean, the guy with the Jets is the youngest player to ever score a touchdown in like 50 years. He's 20 years old. And, I mean, he's a 20-year-old kid. I mean, I know 20-year-old kids who don't even like know what they're doing with their life, and these guys are getting paid $6 million a year to play football in front of hundreds of millions of people.
I love that you're 16 calling them 20-year-old kids because it's the truth, though.
They kids. I mean, come on.
No, seriously, it's the truth, though, because they're adults by legal right. But you understand the youth, the how much more it is for them to grow.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? At 16, but I don't even know that all of the 20-year-olds know that. So snaps and claps to my man Nick, man. I mean Niko, not Nick. I'm talking about Nick Sirianni. Snaps and claps for Niko out there, man. Being able to see forward. So I would say, we talk Pittsburgh, we talk the Eagles, we talk Pittsburgh. What's another sports area that's on your mind that you would like to cover? You know what I mean, while we on here?
Well, another sports area that I like to cover. It's a good point. I think the industry of sports nowadays is really interesting, especially
Talk about
in basketball, men and boys basketball, because I watch all of these kids that are. It's almost like they're fostered around. Oh, you need to be on this team and do this. It's like you literally, if you want to go anywhere in basketball, you need to play for an unreal high school team, and you need to play for 1,000 club teams or 1,000 travel teams, and you need to be the best of the best of the best. And I think there's a really hard time for a lot of kids, or even parents, or kids that maybe not only have a single mom or a single dad, and it's really hard to get publicity for them because it's like, I can't afford to send them to AAU, and I can't afford them to do this, that, and the other. And I think there needs to be something out there that is an outlet for them.
Wow,
almost
Niko.
Like some sort of platform where you could post yourself. You could pay somebody to post yourself, and you can just get your name out there, because it's really hard to get your name out there when you know you got the talent, when you know you got the mindset, but you don't have the funds, the money. And if you don't got that, it's really hard to get your name out there.
I'm over here just smiling over everything, Niko, because we got the platform. Yeah. No, seriously, that's what this is.
Yeah.
This is episode 2, but it's not just on StreamYard. You are episode 3. Snaps and claps. This isn't, we did 2 alone. We just did 2 earlier. That's why I lost track. You understand? But this is episode 3. But we're not only broadcasting on StreamYard. In about 3 months, we're going to have a channel on Apple TV, Roku TV, and Apple TV. Nice. And bringing you with me, we about to push the sports zone out. So and that's what, that's what this is about. I share the same thing. And like you said, we need a platform. That's exactly what this is. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But we don't just need a platform. We need commentators with integrity like you. Seriously. And think about what you just said. All of those families and those players that's not getting shot, like they waiting for us. We ain't gonna have to look far.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna have to look far. That was dope. I echo that. I mean, you said everything that needed to be said. I don't have nothing to add to that. The only thing I would say is while you were talking, where I thought you were going, what I was going to add to it is snaps and claps for the NIL deals that's going down, and the option, the options that athletes now have to be able to get paid. You know what I mean? While playing on those levels, and that's even on grade school level, pee-wee level. Yeah. Name, image, and likeness is back to what you're saying. That talent, even if you don't make it to the NFL, you can build a brand. You understand, and get use of your name, image, and likeness, and still get paid like you in the NFL. Might even get paid more.
Yeah, and I think there's a lot of kids that are like good and like young athletes. They say they want to build a brand, and then they get somebody who like is like a manager of them, and it just takes advantage of them. And there's a bunch of stuff like that, which I think is kind of messed up. And I think there needs to be, again, like kind of something that is consistent. And I think there's a lot of kids out there that have a lot of talent and have a lot of work ethic, and they just can't get their name out there because it's maybe you don't know how. I mean, like it's really hard to
one-stop shop here. Jan Hakeem McKay Investment Group. No, seriously, I'm not making this up while you're on it. Like, wait till SK wasn't here. We literally at that last Eagles game, we literally had a round table around what you just said. Wow. So marketing with us is a one-stop shop. You understand? You can get management support with your NIL deal. You can get the advertisements you need, and you're gonna be able to get exposure on our platform and others in the management of it. But most importantly, with integrity. Yeah. Like you said, it's a lot of people out there doing it, but they're taking advantage of people, and that's why they're leaving others out. Yeah. Well, listen, man, how long you gonna be in town?
We're leaving on Sunday at like noon, I think.
All right, you want to do another show tomorrow?
If I'm around,
If you're around,
I don't have my phone's actually dead,
Let
but
me
I can grab your number.
Yeah.
If you want to write it down, or
Yeah.
like.
All right, yeah, we'll do that off the air. You understand? But
Yeah.
any closing words, man?
Nah, man. Just
Oh, your Instagram. How they find you? Let them know what's up.
You can go on Instagram and follow me at nfprod PROD _.
Tell them in the camera one more time. Yeah.
At nfprod _. That's the Instagram, man.
That's the Instagram, and you can find them here. I'm bringing my guy back. Yeah, he already said this ago. Yeah, he already said this. He already said this ago. Shout out to our proud sponsors. I Am Business Rich. Shout out to the Business Rich Queen, Camay Chanel, and we out here, man. We rolling.
Yes,
we gotta cover the next. When the next Pittsburgh game?
Sunday.
Sunday.
We're playing on Sunday.
All right, and even if you ain't here, we got StreamYard.
Yeah, Steelers gonna win too.
They gonna win. Yeah. All right, listen. Go ahead. We got a question. Go ahead.
I want to be a sports agent.
Going to be.
Yeah, going to be. That's right. Yeah.
You said you want to be a sports engineer?
Sports agent.
Oh, sports agent. Okay.
Yeah.
If you had to tell a 12-year-old boy two things, what would you tell him?
A 12-year-old boy, 10-year-old boy. Two things. I don't know. Two things I would tell a 10-year-old boy. I would tell him.
Tell him in the camera. He looking online right now, right there. Tell him.
I would tell him to find something you love. And I mean, it's really hard to find things that you love that aren't, altered by the environment you're around. I mean, if you got good friends, bad friends, whatever, just find something you love and just like take a shot, take a risk, go do it. Because this is now the time to do it. Go do it.
Wow. So is those the two things, or you got one more?
Nah, that's all I got.
Those are two. Find something you love and take the shot.
Yeah, go do it. Hey, shoot or shoot, man. You gotta shoot your shot.
Like I did. I seen my man Niko up top. We made eye contact. What's up? He said, "What's up?" I said, "You want an interview?" He said, "Yeah." I took the shot. He took the shot. Take the shot. Now we on top. My man Niko, listen. 16-year-old sports agent. You looking for an agent? Hit my man Niko up right now. You heard how he talk. This is the representation you need. You get with him right now. He got his own platform with more platforms coming. We ain't gotta wait. Get with Niko.
Appreciate it, dog.
Appreciate you.
I gotta run, dog.
All right, man. Have a blessed one. Don't forget that number. Thank you. You already know it's on and popping.